everybody's doing well this week. Everything's going okay. What's going on? Well, I said we're gonna talk about God and purpose. Which, what do you feel like your purpose is in life? What do you feel like while you're here? What's your goals? What's your aspirations? Why are we on this earth? Why did we wake up every morning? So, what do you feel like your purpose is in life? And basically, I really think, and I've talked about this before, that our main purpose is to basically be here for each other, spread love, because God is love, be love, be the light, be the positive aspect in people's lives, be the peace, bring peace to people's lives. Come down here, we're basically here to serve serve God and teach people about the Lord and what it means to be saved, what it means to do good here on this earth. This it's pretty simple, honestly. It's pretty simple, and that's why I wake up every morning. I wake up knowing that I am a child of God and I'm a Christian. Child of God, I'm a Christian, and the goal is I know as much as I struggle in life, I still I'm still pleased. I'm still pleased. Still pretty much happy, even though we get down. We have our down moments where you feel like things are like really falling apart. Things feel falling apart, but when you look at the other end of that perspective, you gotta have another perspective and look at it another way and say, hey, I do have everything I need. I do have everything I need. Me and my son have everything we need. So that's the bright side to it, the other side to it. Even though you might be struggling financially, but we still have everything we need. Seems like every time you make a step forward, somebody pushes you back 2 steps. But at the same time, the positive part to that is that we still have everything we need because we're not on the street. We have a car. Transportation gets us back and forth from point A to point B. Has transportation to drop him off at school, to pick him up. He has like he gets to do what he wants. He has the things that he wants. He has everything he needs. We got food, we got clothing, we got shelter. We live in affordable housing. At least we have somewhere to live. We have central heat. We have central air. So we got clean water. We have clean clothes. We got to go to the laundromat, but we got the money to go to the laundromat to get those clothes. Good morning. Make sure you hit the like button, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. This is Waking Up with Tasha. I am Latasha for the people that's new that's coming here. But yeah, we still have the things with it that we need in our lives. So going back into purpose and what our purpose is in life is to like be kind to each other, care for one another, and just spread love, be positive, and bring peace into people's lives. Honestly, because that's what this is all about. Because no matter what, no matter what, I can always say, no matter what I go through, the downside, there's always a positive side to the downside. So I know what my purpose is in life, and I don't care how less, how much, because I really don't, I'm not doing well financially. But me and my son, we still got we need, because we're not homeless, we're not living in a shelter, which is a blessing for God. I thank God for that. We got like I said, we got everything we need: clothes, food, shelter, clean water, and everything like that. What's up? I don't know what your name is. Lord, look, and I need glasses because I can't see. But I can't even see what that says. And I can't see it with the glasses because my glasses are old. I think that's the Lex. Is that Alexi? I'm hoping I pronouncing your name right. Is that Alexi? But is that cat call? Is that cat? Lord, cat call? Is that cat call? I think I'm hoping I pronounced your name right. What is that? Is that Russian? I'm not sure. Where are you from? But yeah, make sure we are living in our purpose. What do you guys feel like your purpose is while you're here on this earth? And honestly, I wake up. I know my brother. I wasn't working 15 months ago. I wasn't working, so my brother was like, Tasha, you need to get a job. So I get a job. And I don't know why I feel like I'm doing worse with the job than I was before. I don't know why it seems like that. It seems like I was doing better when I was unemployed than now that I am employed. Seems like I don't know. It's weird. But I got a job. So I was working full time. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Was I working full time in the beginning? Yeah, I did have full time hours in the beginning. Then I think I stayed full time for a minute, not a full 40 hours. I think it was like 32, probably like 34 hours I was getting. Then I went to part. Then it was a whole back and forth thing. I stayed full time. Then I recently went to part time after the summer, working summer. I was full time for a minute. Then somebody that left came back and they pushed me to part time. So I now then cut my hours again. So I'm getting less and less hours. I was working 27 hours and 30 minutes a week. That didn't include lunch. After my lunch, after you took the lunch away, I was working like 25 because it was like two and a half. So after you took the lunch breaks away, I was working like 25 hours a week. Now they basically done took the whole lunch thing away. So now I'm only working 24 hours a week. I think it's like 24 hours and like 30 minutes. So, which is part time. I'll make $11.55 an hour. So, which is not much. So now I gotta figure out another way I'm gonna have to make money. Probably gonna have to get a second job. Keep telling my son I'm gonna have to get a second job. So, which is going that way. I was trying to avoid working overnights. It's either gonna be that, and you probably get asking like, why are you at the job you're at now? Honestly, it's because it allows me to work around my son's schedule. He's 18, still in school. He has 1 year to go until he graduates high school. So he it allows me actually to be able to take him to school, pick him up from school, because it's like a whole back and forth thing. He has extracurricular activities, so which is esports. He's part of esports, this whole gaming stuff. That varies in schedule. Sometimes he goes, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes they cancel it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have a season where they have tournaments whether that's like 5:30, sometimes 5 o'clock. It depends on the day. Sometimes if they're before they start doing tournaments, that they're to like four something. But that job allows me to basically work around him and be able to pick him up from school and take him to school. And then when like at the end of the year, they have finals where I don't know when he's going and when he ain't, when he's not gonna go. So that job actually allows me to work around him. That's why I'm probably gonna end up getting a second job working overnight, which is about to happen because I need the money. So that's my little tidbit. But going back to purpose, the and this job talking about purpose and how my purpose relates to this job where I'm at. is speaking of serving people, being of service to people, whether it's through volunteering, because that's honestly why we're here on this earth. My feeling is that's why we're here on this earth is to serve others. And like if you see somebody doing bad or you see somebody doing struggling, I'm like the smallest things help. The smallest things help, even if it's give us some have somebody to talk to. Say, hey, it seems like you're down. You want to talk. That helps. I don't know, giving somebody a hug. That helps. I'm like, had it was an incident. Not gonna name any names where the people. It was a couple people I worked with. They were arguing. I don't know what it was about. It was none of my business. But I was like, I said, you need a hug. Not gonna name who it was. And I hugged her. That I really think that make her feel bad. I said, I'm gonna go hug the other person too, because I'm like, she needed. So I actually hugged both of them. And I really honestly think it helped a whole lot. So y'all, the smallest things can really help somebody. Gonna give you going and service. I'm a food service worker. Speaking of service, going into serving and serving people. I work on a college campus, and basically, I done prep food. I done cooked stuff. Been a cook at this job. Been in other areas, but mainly serving the students their food and stuff like that. The majority of the time I've been there. Most of the time, I think some of the time, I don't know, it wavered, but I serve the students, and that's why I like this job while I'm at because the students are awesome. The students are the best part of this job where I work, joking around with them, laughing, joking, playing around, putting a smile on their face, having conversations like daily conversations, whether it's about school, what they like, how their day has been, their grades, their classes, how the classes and stuff are going. I don't care what it is. I'm like, and it's the same, it's a whole back and forth conversation and they enjoy it. So it's basically the experience of working with those college students what makes this job the best job that I one of I say top two jobs. If you take certain bad aspects of it, like low pay and not giving enough hours, if you take that away, and it's the third thing, because y'all always gonna have bad coworkers, but and people that you don't you always gonna have like coworkers, those type of coworkers, but y'all know if you work, you gonna always have those people that you work with that really I'm not gonna get into it, but if you work, you know how it goes. But the main goal and main purpose for me in liking this job, like I said, is the students because they're cool and smart, learning, very intelligent people, wise people. Some of them are very wise. I was like, they're real cool people, and I honestly get along with the students better than I do with my coworkers. Cause starting off at this job, it was rough. Starting out, it was rough, but it has gotten better. Despite that, my hours are being cut every day. I was like, God, I was like, please don't let them cut my hours no more, cause I'm like, I'm struggling. It gotta be something better that I could do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it gotta be something better coming because I can't keep struggling like this because I know that you don't want me to struggle. God does not want me to struggle, be out here struggling for the rest of my life. 45 years old, I'll be 46 March 5th. And I honestly think I spent the majority of my adult life struggling, which is interesting. I didn't graduate college. I lived with my mom until I was 26. Just when I graduated college. And basically, I stayed at home with her because she was sickly. Like she's worse off than she was back then. She was. epilepsy. She was having seizures. So really, she needs to be at home by herself. So us, and this was why I stayed because all my other sisters and my brothers, they were like gone and had their own lives. If they was still here, the one that was still here had her own life, had her own children with. So basically, I stayed because my mom had epilepsy. She deal with diabetes and high blood pressure, but mainly epilepsy, and she had seizures. So she really needed to be at home by herself because she was having seizures, and I was the one that was there with her. So I had her like, waking up in the middle of the night, running in there, and she having seizures and stuff. Having to call the ambulance, go to the hospital. This is why all while I was in college, go to the hospital. Why I had 8 o'clock classes in the morning because all my classes were early. My class was like 8 to 12. So I would be at the hospital to like 7 o'clock in the morning. They kept her basically the times when she had those seizures, which was a lot. She was having them a lot. But I'll be there like 7, be at that hospital, and then had to leave the hospital, go home, take a shower, get ready for get ready. This is like without like sleep. I probably got probably like 5 hours of sleep tops. I don't know, cause sometimes I'll have to stay up and study for tests and read and stuff. So I was going to bed late first of all. Then she having to wake up in the middle of the night, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, whenever she would have them. Go to the hospital and go come home, get ready for class, go to class to 12. Then I had work study also, do my whole little work study thing. So it was like I really wasn't getting no sleep. That's probably why I don't know. I'm not a book smart person. I'm not a book smart person, but so I'm creative type. I really don't like school like that. I wasn't really big on school. My grades went all that. I got by, but I made A's and B's. I made A's and B's sometimes, but it was mainly A's, B's, and C's. But yeah. So in college, I basically graduated college in 2006, but that was a struggle. So I don't know why I started talking about my mom and her A's. It was a point to this, but I forgot what it was. But yeah, there's a whole little tidbit on purpose, and that's another thing. Serving, being a service, because technically that is being a service. Um, being there to help people when they're in need, whether it is a parent, a family member, when they especially when they don't have nobody else. And in these cases, um, she really didn't have nobody else but me. And it's been that way for a while where I've been the one where people be calling on, let Tasha do it. That's all I hear. It's been consistent. Let Tasha do it. So that's all is, and that's all. If I don't know if I've gotten paid the numerous of times I've heard let Tasha do it, which I'm Tasha. Um, I don't have a lot of money, but it's basically people put stuff on me. I am dependable. I'm lovable. I'm caring. I'm kind. That's why I had to start saying like no. Learn how to say no too, cause that's draining. That put stress on you, which it did get to me in college. It did get to me, cause I was still dealing with my nieces and nephews also, and doing stuff cause their parents were working, and I was still doing stuff for them also. So, which I have 6 nieces and nephews, 3 girls and 3 boys. But yeah, I was also doing stuff for them. So I'm basically being the one that's in relationships with my family. When I get in a relationship with guys, I'm the doer, I'm the giver. But I had to learn how to say no because I was really finna lose my mind. Honestly, I really was about to go crazy because I was putting other people before myself, that's why you have to learn how to say no and take care of yourself first. You can be a service to people, but that is draining. You gotta learn how to take care of yourself and take care of your emotional well-being, your mental stability, because you will stress yourself out doing stuff for other folks. You'll be dead and gone up and sick because you trying to help everybody else. And God make us a certain way, but you have to learn how to say no to people when it comes to taking care of yourself. And I got to that point where I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Had to start speaking up for myself. Learn had to start saying no. I'm not gonna do this. I ain't got time for this because I don't feel like it and I'm tired. Just like y'all are, I'm tired too. So I need some peace. I like to have peace too. I like to have moments to myself to relax, to meditate. Hi, I don't know if you're still in here. That last person that came in. Hi, how are you doing this morning? But yeah, so basically, just living your purpose. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're out here bringing peace into people's lives. Be of service. Go volunteer. Help somebody out. I don't know. Do something. I don't know if you have an elderly neighbor that needs help. Go check in on them. See how they doing. Sit down, talk to them, converse with them. See how they doing. See if they need anything to eat. Cause there's elderly people out here that don't have family members to like check on them and see how they doing. They need help. So try to help someone. Take some time out for yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Care for people. Be kind to people. Cause it's all about bringing peace and love to people's lives. And be that bright side, be that high point to somebody's life. Make somebody smile today. Make somebody smile today. Put a smile on somebody's face. Make somebody feel good. Try to make somebody feel better today. If they're feeling down, if things are not going right, things are not going their way, if they feel like things are going wrong in their life, try to be that bright point into somebody's life because you never know what people are going through. You never know what people are dealing with on in their daily lives because it's rough out here. I'm like, especially in this world, the world we living in this country, it's rough. I'm like, environment, the environment that's going on in this country is rough. So we gotta have some positivity out here, some good energy, some good vibes. Be living your purpose. Do y'all have a what are you guys doing to be the light, be that bright point in the day? What do you got? Have you did something recently good for somebody? Like I don't know. I have sometimes, and that's what I find. That's another point. Some people, the people that have the least are the main people that help people. And I'm that type. I don't really have nothing, and really I don't have nothing to give. But unless it's my time and my energy. But we always have time, so you can't give your time. Donate your time. Speaking of volunteering, donate your time. But donate blood. I used to donate blood, but there was an issue. I done been through gallbladder surgery. Um, what else I've been through? I done had like three surgeries. Gallbladder surgery. I had like a dental surgery where they had to put me to sleep. Removed like four teeth. Three of them was like wisdom teeth. It was another. I had gallbladder, fibroid surgery. There was another one. So, and it was like all back to back, like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, going on three, I think. But it's been a minute. But yeah, so been through that. Try to give cause when you do give blood, it helps people. I think for every patient you give, it helps like three people. So I used to give it all the time. I'll probably start back, but I don't even know if my blood count up to the point where it needs to be because I was still going to the doctor to get my blood count checked, and I hadn't been to the doctor. There was another thing. I had a um, the car I was driving wasn't dependable, so I couldn't go to the doctor. It was mainly out of town, 40 miles out where I was going, so I couldn't get there. So I hadn't been. My son hadn't been to the dentist because the car that we was driving couldn't get to where we was going. And the car I'm driving now is probably more dependable than the one I was on before. But at this point, I don't trust a car unless it's brand new. But yeah. So I have really, I don't really drive that one. I drive around the little city I'm in, and that's it. Go to work, take my son to school. That's pretty much it. But trying to help somebody today. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. That was sweet. It says big hug from the Arctic Circle. What's up, Finland? Whatever comes to you in life, I hope it is awesome and wonderful. Thank you, sweetie. God bless. I needed that one. I needed that one because they just cut my hours. I just said they cut my hours. They keep cutting out working part time. I'll give 27 hours and 30 minutes. They just cut my hours more while I work. So I'm like, I'm making less and less every time I turn around. I was like, if they cut my hours anymore, I gotta walk out the door. But I gotta find now. I find another job before I leave. But I'm gonna have to find another job anyway because I need money. But they say when one door closes, another one opens. So I know there's got a brighter side to all of this because it seems like things are getting worse, and they say things will get worse before they get better. And that's where it's going with me. Things will seem like every time I turn around, it seems like things will get worse. And they say it'll get worse before it get better. So hopefully this is a turnaround. This is my turnaround season, which I know it is. This is my turnaround season because I've actually accomplished stuff and doing stuff that I never thought I would do, like getting on here and talking to y'all. I never thought I would like get on YouTube and start doing these lives. I've been doing it for like I think like 6 months now. 6 months now. So I never thought I would do this. Never thought I would make it to like 600 subscribers, which I've done. Thank so. Never thought I'd get this had got this many views. I'm over like I think I got like 93,000 views, if not a little bit more. So that's a blessing. Another thing I'm trying to get off the ground is I don't know I gotta do memberships on here, but I don't even know how to set it up. I said I was gonna start doing memberships, which I don't know how to do, but I think you gotta have um that YouTube studio stuff on here. But I had it on my phone, but I gotta get another phone too, cause I think this phone something's wrong with it. I gotta get another phone with more space so I can do like other stuff. Either keep this one and get another one or something. But I really don't have enough money to get two phones. But for two phones, I can afford it. But so I'll probably end up getting another one with like a whole lot of space on it because this one don't have it. It got 64 gigabytes, but actually I probably need one with over 100 because I do too much stuff on my phone for only 64 gigabytes, and I already know it. But I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, find your purpose in life. Be the light. Be the bright side. Be the peace. Be the peace. Spread love, spread joy, spread happiness into this world because that's what this world needs right now. It's time out for the hate, time out for the drama, time out for the toxicity. We gotta care for one another, we gotta love for one another, we gotta be kind to each other and just do the right thing. Cause I'm like it's so like it's too much. It's already we know it's evil in this world. We know it's good. So let's be the good. Let's be the good side. Be on the good side of things. Let's not be on the evil side of things. So God bless. And like I said, I'm gonna go over this again. I'm on here. Well, I was got on here early, but it seemed like they worked out better. So I'll probably start getting on here earlier, like at 5:30, because it seems like more people been on here than 6 o'clock. So I'm starting getting on here earlier now because more people. I noticed more people came on here sense. I got on here like I think it was like at 5:45. So I'm starting on here early because I notice more people are on here than at 6 a.m. So, waking up with Tasha, 5:30 to 6:30. I'm just saying that 5:30 to 6:30. Um, then mental health check-in 6 p.m. Central, all this is Central Standard Time. And my I don't know what happened to my solid loud. Something happened to my light last night where I think it got too hot. Glad it didn't catch on fire, but I think it got too hot and it went off. Something wrong with the plug, and it could have caught on fire because when I woke up, the thing was hot as I don't know what. But and the light had went off. So and somebody was like, "What happened?" With question marks. But yeah, it got too hot. I don't know what went on, but good thing it did not catch on fire for real, cause it could have. But there would have been another bad thing. But my silent lives are Sunday through Saturday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I appreciate it, and God bless you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye. Stop playing that light before you do it. My son, stop. Ain't quit playing. Ain't quit. Seriously. Ain't no coming from your house. Yep. Ain't stop. Ain't stop. That might. Oh, that look better. I'm gonna start. Okay, that looks better. I'm gonna start turning that light off. It's too much light. Bye, guys. If I can get my phone to work. That's another thing. My phone don't work right. It don't even wanna. Yeah, that's why I need another phone. I can't close it out. It takes a minute. You'll see.